All right, I think I can record this without the wind messing it up. And people are so weird, man. So I'm gonna try to do this without the wind messing up the video. But yeah, man, I just do not care anymore. You know, whenever it comes to life. At this point, I was hoping that I could sit down and record this, but like I said, people are fucking weird, man. Like whenever they see you doing something, or they sense you're like doing some recording, everybody wants to start walking near you and all that shit. But yeah, man, I just don't give a shit no more. So I'm gonna just preface this video with saying, man, I've been skinny. I've gained weight and got fat. I've lost that weight and got myself in shape. I've been an alcoholic. I've gotten sober. I've had jobs that I hated, that I did not like. I've gotten jobs that I loved. You know, I've had a lot of opportunities in life. I've done a lot of things. I've been poor. I've made money. So this is not coming from somebody that is just bitter about life and everything. You know, I'm kind of just walking in this empty space right now. But so, you know, pretty much lately, you know, with life, like I said, I don't give a shit no more, man. I've done a lot. I've put in a lot of effort with many things, and I will continue to do that same exact thing and keep putting in effort to build more for the future. And sometimes I just think, like, outside of like having kids and having a family, and I see people who get married and they settle down and do all that. I don't want that kind of lifestyle, man. I don't care for that. You know, I spend a lot of my time studying languages and working out, going to the gym, trying to better myself. And let me try to make this video a little bit coherent. You know, one of the things that I just despise, that I just see a lot of, I don't know how it is in other countries. I don't know how it is in your country, but I will talk about how it is here in the United States. Man, there are a lot of bitch ass motherfuckers. A lot of bitch ass motherfuckers that are just straight up haters, man. And a lot of corny, lost ass people that don't have anything going for them. They don't have any hobbies. They don't have any skills. They are not trying to develop themselves in any kind of way. So the second you decide that you don't want to be an average person and you decide that you want to do something different, you know, those people are always the first ones to try to either attack you or bring you down or try to stop you, or they're the anonymous little profile picture in the comment section talking shit. The people who they are the reason why we can never progress as a society. Because when you have humans that try to ascend to become better, you always gonna have these losers that try to just bring everybody else down, right? I'm gonna give you a good example, right? A good example that I always think about is like this, right? We are all humans, and we live on a planet called Earth. And motherfuckers want to go and try to find other planets and other civilizations and shit like that, right? They want to communicate with higher learning or higher beings of knowledge or whatever you call it, right? We can't even get along on this fucking planet. Look at this beautiful, look at this. All right? We live on a beautiful planet. There's a lot of bullshit that goes on here, but we live on a beautiful planet. And we can't even get along here because of skin color, because you speak a different way than I do, because you look a different way than I do. But yet, you got two eyes and one nose and one mouth, just like I do. That, to me, already just lets me know how stupid a lot of people are. Nobody could come together. Nobody could work together. And for the few people that can and the few people that do, we are outnumbered by the people who just go around causing problems, causing trouble, destroying, cities, destroying people. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to behave. And I'm not talking about any specific person in general. This is not a race thing. This is not a color thing. None of that. This is just the people out there that exist like this. No matter whether you're white, black, Asian, Chinese, whatever the fuck. There's people like this all over the world. But I'm speaking specifically on the United States, man. And the reason why I say I just don't care anymore is because I just don't give a fuck. I have done many things. I have become successful in many things at my age. I'm only 31. I'll be 32 next month. And I just see the way people will tear you down the second you have any aspirations to be anything great. They just look at you like, who are you? How dare you try to be successful? It's a very dark thing whenever you're a highly intelligent person. And I don't care how it sounds, man. I'm very intelligent. I'm very, 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 very intelligent. And I'm very fucking smart. And there's a lot of other people out there that are like me that I've connected with before. And we all feel the same way, man. Anytime you start applying yourself to become better, not even out of ego, but just out of genuine love and curiosity for being yourself, 100%. The world tries to stop you. Think about it like when you were a kid and they tell you to go chase your dreams. Oh, you want to be an astronaut, you want to be this and that. Then you get older and the same world tries to stop you from having goals and tries to stop you from having big dreams. They tell you like, oh, these dreams are too crazy. You need to think smaller, be average. And I tell people this all the time. I say, look, man, if you want to be the best, let me stop moving because of the wind. If you want to be the best plumber, if you want to be the best engineer, go and do it. No one's saying that you need to be a fucking celebrity or a rock star. That's actually the problem nowadays is everybody wants to be famous for some shit. People are just not content on being happy with being who they are. And I think that's what causes a lot of problems in society is that everybody feels like they need to be famous for something. And when they're not, they get angry at people who become successful for doing shit. But I will go ahead and say that there are a lot of dumbass people that do get made successful, especially now. Because attention is what sells, not knowledge. But I said this to a friend earlier, and I want y'all to listen to me. Okay? I know this is a long video. I know people nowadays don't really have high attention spans or whatever, but listen to me, man. I told my homie this. I don't want to take my own life, none of that, right? But I told him, I was like, man, if somebody ever try to come and take me out or whatever, I'm not finna beg for my life. I'm not finna cry. I'm not gonna, no. Because the way I feel is, it is a burden sometimes to feel so deeply and, chase so many things in life. And then you just see the way, people who have deep empathy and passion get treated sometimes in this world, man. So I'm like, bro, I don't care. If I were to ever have somebody walk up to me like, hey, yo, I'm finna kill you. Like, bro, that's not a threat, all right? Just know that. I don't care. And for anybody else out there that can understand what I'm saying, good, because like I said, I'm not depressed sitting around crying and wanting to just end it all. I know sometimes I talk about shit like that in my songs, but it's like I was telling my homie and some of the people that I was talking to whenever I was streaming, I was like, bro, I got 12,000 subscribers and I was streaming the other day and like five or six people showed up. But I guarantee you that if I was doing some crazy ass dumb brain rot shit, people would just show up because the average person is a fucking idiot. I'm just getting it all out there. I don't even care. The average person is stupid. I'm talking about the West, okay? I'm talking about the United States. I haven't traveled to all these other countries, so I don't know. But the average fucking person here is retarded. very, very low emotional intelligence. You know, they get angry at the drop of a hat. Like I said, if you try to aspire to be great, motherfuckers here will try to stop you just because they take it as a personal attack. And you see it every time you open your phone, on Facebook, Instagram, no matter what fucking social media app you look at. It's just stupidity is getting the most attention. And genuine connections, genuine conversations, none of that shit even happens anymore, bro. And the sad thing is I'm successful in everything that I'm aspiring to do. Everything that I've wanted to do since I was a little kid, I've been doing it. And I've actually been successful in it. So I stand back and I look at the world sometimes and I'm just like, man, these people are fucking just insane. And while some people might look at me and think I'm crazy because I'm the one with the fucking tattoos and I'm a black guy that talks white, like, what does that even fucking matter? What does that even mean? Right? Like I said, we live on a beautiful planet Earth. We were given this gift, maybe a gift, to be floating around in the middle of a damn universe. And you got to worry about being a different skin color or speaking a different language, or that's what I'm saying. We will never be able to ascend as a human race because there's just too much fucking stupidity here. And I just don't give a fuck no more. From friends, people who are supposed to be friends, to relationships, to the way, man, don't even get me started, man. The way like women act today. Very, very, very stuck up. They all think they're better than every fucking guy, even if they're not. They could be fucking fat, no job, nothing going for them. But just because they are a woman, they are better than you and you are not nothing. And they can open up their phone to Tinder and have 500 messages in 10 seconds. All right? And look, I'm gonna help the ladies out with one. You also got these dumbass, weak-ass, bitch-made-ass fucking dudes out here. They ain't doing nothing with their lives, no job, no career, no nothing. Sitting around smoking and drinking all fucking day and think they deserve the world. And those are the dudes that be player hating on guys that are out there busting their ass to build a future. And I will acknowledge that there are some good girls out there that I'm friends with, that I talk to, that understand how bad everything is, and they're actively trying to, you know, avoid going the easy route, making OnlyFans and shit like that. But the world's fucked up, man. And like I said, when I do these videos, there's like a percentage of people that actually sit down and take in the message. But there's a percentage of people that just see it and their fucking brains are too damn small to be able to even receive the message that I'm giving in the first place, man. But if I really, really keep going, this is going to be a long ass video and I don't want it to be that because I'm pretty sure I'm over fucking 10 minutes already. But anyways, man, I'm about to get out of here. Resident Evil stream next Thursday. You know, stay wise, man. Stay smart. There's a lot of fucking loser ass, hating ass motherfuckers out there in life that just want you to be dumb and don't want you to see your true potential. You know, don't let them like stop you. Don't let them block you from being able to be whoever the fuck you're supposed to be, man. Because life is very short and you never know when your time is gonna come. So you got to go after like all the shit that you set out for in life, man, because the time is ticking on a lot of things, man. And you know, you could be just chasing down a dream and then lose it, get it all taken away from you just because you were ambitious or you had something that you were going after that wasn't just like a normal average thing. Watch out for the haters, man. A lot of like crybaby, salty ass fucking dudes out there that just be watching and waiting and player hating for no reason. This motherfuckers out there, like I said, if you ask them, why don't you like Taboo? Couldn't even give you a fucking reason. They just mad just to be fucking mad. You know? But anyways, man, I'm out of here. Stay on the dream, man. Much love, y'all.